Very much, Mr. Chair, for holding this meeting and ranking member. I was fortunate enough to assist with the passage of Supply Chain Act during my time in the California Assembly, so I'm pleased to see the committee take up the issue at this time. I'd also like to thank our witnesses for your testimony and recognize you for the inspiring work that you do every day to combat the exploitation of individuals domestically and internationally. Supervisor Kanabe and Child Welfare Director Philip Brownie, I also want to personally commend you for launching the LA County Anti-Child Sex Trafficking Campaign and for your continued advocacy on behalf of foster youth. It is Foster Youth Month this month. There's also the issue of sexual exploitation of women, men, and often children. This issue is particularly important to me because of the impact on my hometown of Los Angeles and the prevalence of foster youth being trafficked for this purpose. In 2012, the LA County reported that an astonishing 59% of youth identified as victims of sex trafficking were part of the foster care system. Forced to bounce in and out of homes without basic physical or emotional needs fulfilled, these youth are often exploited by pimps and are conditioned to believe that their value is based on how much income they can generate. It's absolutely unacceptable to allow the continued victimization and abuse of a population that we have vowed to care for and protect. That's why I, along with my colleague Tom Moreno, have reintroduced the Child Welfare Response to Trafficking Act. This bill will provide child welfare employees with appropriate tools to identify, document, educate, and counsel child trafficking victims and at-risk youth, and require these agencies to report the numbers of trafficking victims in foster care and their plans to combat trafficking to the federal government. But congressional action is not enough. We must undertake a whole-of-society approach to ensure the safety and dignity of trafficking victims. There are many private organizations that are currently addressing this issue in many creative ways. Humanity United, a foundation devoted to advancing human freedom across the globe, has supported anti-trafficking initiatives by the federal government and the California Attorney General's office. The University of Southern California's Annenberg School of Communication and Journalism has been working closely with the FBI and other federal agencies to study technology's role in both facilitating and fighting human trafficking. Many hotel chains are now training their employees to identify signs of sex trafficking. We really appreciate that. I look forward to hearing what other strategies are in place to address this problem and gaining a better understanding of where the gaps exist in our efforts to end human trafficking locally as well as internationally. Thank you. I yield back my time.